OK, I want to take you back to our earlier story. The judges in the Netherlands have ordered the Dutch government to ban exports of spare parts for F-35 fighter jets that are flown in the war on Gaza. Step Vassen's joining us from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. How much of a difference is this decision going to make, Step?
Well, it's definitely seen as a landmark verdict here by the appeal court in The Hague, because it is for the first time that the court has now ordered a country, a state, to stop sending weapons to Israel. And all the arguments that the state had to say that they have to send these F-35 spare parts to Israel were dismissed by the judge. All the political reasons they used, the strong ties the Netherlands has with the United States, and they were worried that it would be jeopardized. Also economic reasons, because the Netherlands has this huge distribution center here of these spare parts. It was all dismissed by the judge because he said there's a clear risk of violations of the international humanitarian laws of war, which is happening right now in Gaza. And because these F-35s are used there, the Netherlands should simply stop sending them there within the next 7 days. What it means for these F-35s and for the war in Gaza, it means that Israel needs to find another country with a license to export these spare parts to Israel. We know that these F-35 fighter jets use a lot of, they need a lot of maintenance, so these spare parts are often used. So it's not that simple to have a different country suddenly stepping in and sending these spare parts to Israel.
Steph, it's interesting, isn't it? The courts used a very specific phrase that you referred to there, that these parts were used, quote, used in serious violations of international humanitarian law. We should point out they are American-owned, but they are stored in Dutch warehouses. Is there any indication that this could set some kind of precedent, not just, of course, within the Netherlands, but across other governments and other courts as well?
Well, that's definitely the feeling among the NGOs, among them Oxfam Novib, who have filed this case. They say this is definitely a precedent because it is the first court ruling. And we know that, for example, Germany exports a lot more weapons to Israel than the Netherlands does, for example. And everyone, any NGO, can now file cases against their own governments to see if they can find the same court ruling. So definitely this is a serious blow for the Dutch government, but maybe also for other governments who were until now saying that there is no indication that international humanitarian law was being violated. That's exactly what the Dutch state said at this court.
Step, thank you very much indeed. That's Step Vassen talking to us from Amsterdam.